Ladies and gentlemen, the attitude has to be die when you die, because discipline is everything when you do it every time. No, I don't know if you know. there's a lot that goes into being ready for this kind of show, for this kind of episode. But anyway, let's pick up from where we left off. We're speaking about, if I'm not mistaken, overcommitting, right? Yeah, give something back to yourself, right? But there's something else you need to do. Another thing you need to do is learn how to take it one step at a time. Yeah? So I'm going to show you. So look at this. One step at a time, right? I'm going to get white here, here, and here. Yeah? So just look right here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is called the daisy. By the way, shout out to Mr. Easiest Solve. Yeah, I obviously give a shameless plug, and it's not even my page, but anyway, if you want me to show you the actual demonstration of this, you can go to First Person Tutor for that. So, that's the one without the fancy edits. If you want the edits and the graphics and all those things, you go to Easiest Solve. But if you want a live demonstration of how I did all of this madness from step 1 to 8, then you go to First Person Tutor. Right? Yeah. Anyway, that's the daisy. So, what next? Now, every petal needs to have a double color, right? So this needs to be blue and blue. This needs to be red and red. This needs to be orange and orange. This needs to be green and green, right? So we are going to turn this upside down, right? So we don't do that to the other petals as yet. So, and now that we have the double red, you end up with 2 left, right? All right, so this is nice, right? This is the intermediate part of step 2, right? So double green, double orange, we're gonna flip these. All right, so I know that we've done that. Look at this. There you go. No, the next step is a little bit techie. Again, you go to First Person Tutor and you might learn about this. And even we're still a learn. Yeah, we're still a learn on First Person Tutor. You can go there to learn about this. Yeah. So the moral of the story for today is that Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't try to get everything done today. One step at a time, right? We did 3 steps. So now let's do maybe about 3 more. Let's see if I can do that within this amount of time, right? So let's see. Now, we gave it some Jamaican context. This is the green bus stop. This is you, the green person. You run away because the bus will take too long. Right? But then, hold on, I need to be careful. But then the bus comes down. Right? Yeah? The bus was here, the bus come down. Now, you need to go. You need to go back. And now that you've gone back, yeah? And we're going to keep doing that until we have all of the white face. Now there's a bit of a trick that I want to show you again on First Person Tutor. So anyway, we're going to get these up here. And then, there we go. Yeah. So we're almost, so now we're done with 12. What step was this? Oh yeah, this is actually step 3. Yeah, I just realized we're on step 3. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, step 4 involves a little bit of work, right? To explain it, this will need a green T. And how you do that is by doing this. That's red, so no. So only after you do this for the respective color that is here, that is when you start doing the ABCs. And that will be explained on either Easiest Solve or First Person Tutor, whichever one you want to go to. Right? Now this is how you choose a keyword. You use this, whatever the majority of it will be. If it's on the left, your keyword is left. So just remember that. I have this so far, but now I want to fix these two parts. Alright, not doing too bad. So we have the green, the orange, the blue, but we need to fix you. And yes, ladies and gents, yes. So it's now done, right? Green, red, blue, orange. There we go. So again, Rome was not built in a day. Don't try to do it all at once. One step at a time. Alright? One step at a time. So that was step 4. Step 4. Alright, so now what are we going to do now that we're here? What are we going to do? Right. So, according to, Easiest Solve, and I'm following the algorithm, so you'll see it on First Person Tutor as well. Yeah, shameless plugin, right? So this is a line. Now, there are 3 conditions. Last time I checked. There's the boomerang, right? And if it's not the boomerang, it's the line, and if it's not the line, it's the dot. Now, what I mean by that is, yeah, so this is the dot, this is the line, and the boomerang, the yellow, would be right here. Anyway, that's enough explaining. So, FUR, URF. That is step 5. FUR, URF. Face, upright, upright face. By the way, the first part, the FUR, is clockwise, and the URF is counterclockwise. There's the boomerang. Yeah, there we go. So now we'll do it again. Now the beautiful thing about step 5 is that it transitions you into the set of animals you're supposed to see. This is a goldfish. Now if there is a yellow right here, it would be a crab, right? Now if there is a yellow right here, it would be a turtle, right? What's the other one? Oh, the clean plus. You'll probably see, but just give me a second. We'll probably get into that. Oh, I forgot. Clock counter, clock flip counter. That's step 6. So we're at step 6 now. Yeah, that happened a lot quicker than I thought. Right? So now, yeah. I thought it was going to show me the different variations, but here we are. A full yellow face. Right? So we have the double layers and a full yellow face. After that, we have step 7 and step 8 left. Now, step 7 is tricky. Incidentally, you end up holding it like this because it makes it easier to do the turns. I used to wonder why you had to hold it this way, but now I realize it's because of the... Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, moral of the story for today. Even though the attitude has to be die when you die, yeah? Because discipline is everything. When you do it every time, just remember, take your time. There's a time and place for everything. Know when to advance, know when to retreat. Know when to go hard, know when to, to rein it back in, pull back a little bit. Know when to advance and retreat. Yeah.